in section 1, in lecture 1, I spoke with you, Leena, about the course as to what we are going to talk about in the course. Now, I once again welcome all of you to this interesting course on the various use cases of blockchain.
So, what are we exactly going to learn in this course?
So, let me tell you, we are now going to discuss the course roadmap. So,
Oh God, there are so many things.
yeah, you can see the different colors we have put in together. So like in section 1 and 2, we'll talk a brief about the course and the roadmap where we just did. Now in section 3 and 4, we'll look at the various basic concepts of blockchain followed by the advanced concepts. Then in 5, we'll talk about the categorization of use cases, these picture without the first two blocks. Then we'll look at government and public sector, next at the fintech domain, manufacturing and supply chain logistics, then the services, and then a variety of miscellaneous use cases. This will be followed by a brief idea about the combination of blockchain, IoT and AI, which can be used very well for corporate governance. And in 12 and 13, we will look at the future of blockchain. To understand a little in brief, I shall tell you a little further as to how the roadmap is going to be. I wouldn't like to read out everything, but if we have over here section 1, then we go to section 2 where we set the foundation. In section 3, we give the foundation for blockchain because you should know the concepts of blockchain and then you will understand how you can use it in your use cases. In section 4, we'll give you a fair idea about how to implement a blockchain. Because you should know in a use case like in the manufacturing domain or the services domain, how will you use the blockchain to carry out a particular workflow or a process. Section 5, we will give you a brief idea about the blockchain use cases. Then in section 6, we will focus on a variety of government and public sector use cases. You know what is identity management?
Identity, something related with our identity cards like
The
our
passport or the
passport,
Aadhaar card
yeah.
or the UID. So
Right.
if every person is given an identity, then how will your government manage it? Where will they store it? And how will people get access to it? So that is what we talk about here. Then there are other things in the government sector like law enforcement, defense, legal, smart cities, which today everywhere across the world people are saying every country has a variety of smart cities. So all of them can benefit from blockchain. Public transportation, environment, cybersecurity and firearms. In section 7, that is the fintech domain, we cover from lectures 27 to 33 where we'll focus on banking, trade finance, lending, mortgage, insurance and crowdfunding. So you get an idea about how the fintech domain, whether it is the banks or the financial institutions or the stocks, how they can benefit from blockchain. Then in section 8, we will focus on manufacturing, supply chain and logistics, which are the very three important building blocks of the supply chain. So we'll look at the manufacturing industry, then automotive industry, aviation, supply chain and logistics, how they are interconnected together. Then logistics consortiums, trucking, retail industry, apparel tracking, diamond provenance, floral supply chain, agriculture, food chain, dairy and automatic car system. These lectures actually range from lecture 34 onwards to 47. And all of them I think will give you a very fair idea about how the manufacturing, supply chain and logistics use cases, the variety of them can really benefit from the blockchain. In section 9, we will focus on the services from lecture 48 to 60 where we talk about the healthcare, which is actually a booming industry today, the telecom sector because everybody is using mobiles today, energy sector which is becoming renewable and green, education sector which is not far behind because so much is privatized and commercialized, the e-commerce which is already picked up with everybody doing online transactions, marketing, advertising, HRM that is human resource management, retail, real estate management, entertainment, art and music, book publishing. Even charity is not left behind. Like you donate something for a disaster, you'd like to know where it is going. Is it going to the right beneficiary or not, and whether it's really the exact amount is going or a third party in between is picking up some funds. And then we'll look at even car leasing and the utility industry of ride sharing. And I'm sure these sections of fintech to section 7 to section 9 are going to benefit you. Section 10, we covered a few miscellaneous cases which we could not fit into the earlier sections, where sports, gaming, VR and social media is covered. Section 11 is a very brief combination of blockchain, IoT and AI and how it can also help in corporate governance. In section 12, we have given a very brief future of blockchain, because you should be aware of where the blockchain is going to go, and will it really be there. And to tell you the truth, definitely blockchain is going to be there, and we assume and we believe that blockchain is going to be majorly adopted everywhere by 2025.
We really enjoyed like while designing this course, and
Yeah.
we hope that it will benefit, like give you the maximum benefit.
Correct. And the whole summary now, a brief summary is again given in lecture 68, that is in section 13, and that is where we end the course. And I'm sure all of you will have a great learning experience with us. Feel free to get back to us and interact and provide us more information which we can add to the course. And hope it is a learning experience. Happy learning, and thank you very much for being there with us.